You're listening to the 10-minute podcast challenge that'll prove every place is the same. Welcome your host, the irreverent, the cosmopolitan, the wicked, Daniela Vlaskalic.
Hello, and welcome to Every Place Is The Same. I am so excited to welcome my guest, Dina Pino.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Now, Dina, you have spent some time in Hollywood, Florida. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Tell me about that.
Oh, so it's, my nonna had owned this. She's since passed, but a little apartment in Hollywood, Florida. And it's a good little vacation spot that ends up being an easy family spot. We went there as kids, and now I go there with my kids.
And Nonna is grandmother, is that correct?
That's right. Grandmother in Italian.
Okay. You've also spent some time in Sao Miguel, Portugal. Is that right?
Yeah. Sao Miguel, Portugal. Yeah.
Okay. And that is the largest island in the Portuguese Azores. Is that right?
Is it? I don't know if it's now I'm trying to think if it's the largest.
It is the largest island. Trust me.
Got it.
Tell me about that.
It's beautiful, but I'd say it's largest, but it is a small place. It is apparently, I think I researched 1/9 the size of Prince Edward Island that we have here in Canada, but very hilly, so it takes a long time to get anywhere. You've got to go around these mountains, these little hillsides. Beautiful farmland with these squared-off hillsides of pastures. Is that the right word?
Yes, we'll go with that.
Okay, and
pastures.
Amazing food, amazing seafood.
Would you say you were like the Anne of Green Gables of Azores?
No, I would not be, but maybe my mother-in-law is the Anne of Green Gables of the Azores. Maybe I would like to, I think I'm going to put that nickname on her.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, Dina, would you say that Hollywood, Florida, and Sao Miguel, Portugal are the same?
No, I would not at this point say. I wonder if you'll convince me that they are.
Well, today on Every Place Is The Same, we're going to prove that Hollywood, Florida, in the US of A, and Sao Miguel, Portugal, are the same.
All right, I can't wait to see this.
Some people call Sao Miguel the Green Island.
Oh, yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yes, if the sun's out, it is so lush and green. I've never seen such a bright green. If the clouds come over, then that gray is reflected in the water and then onto the island. But as soon as that sun comes out, it is bright, bright green. Beautiful colors.
Now, what color would you call Hollywood, Florida?
Ooh, I'd give it like a golden beige.
How about when the sun comes out?
A golden beige.
I see. What color is the ocean?
Blue.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes green.
Oh, yeah, it is a bit more green in Hollywood, Florida, yeah.
Is it easy being green?
It's not easy being green, no. Is that the song?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you like to go fast?
I think I'm more of a slow gal.
Really?
Yeah, I can sprint one from time to time.
Now, one of the more popular events in Sao Miguel are the World Rally Championship.
Oh.
It is a very famous race.
Is it?
Yes.
Where would they drive? Those streets are so narrow.
Exactly.
Oh, my God, how
thrilling. One of the most challenging spots are in Sao Miguel, Portugal.
I had no idea.
Absolutely. Now, would you say that car racing is popular in Hollywood, Florida?
I feel like down the A1, is it A190 or A1, they would definitely drag race down there for sure.
Yes, they would.
Oh my gosh.
K1 Speed is actually one of the famous indoor go-kart racing spots in Hollywood, Florida.
Oh, okay. I'll have to visit that next time I go.
So people love to race cars in both places.
Oh, so they're the same.
You said it, Dina. Do you like scary movies?
No.
Do you like scary places?
No.
Well, when you were in Sao Miguel, did you visit the Mont Palace Hotel?
No, it sounds too fancy for there. It was a pretty simple place.
It's an abandoned hotel.
Oh, I went to it. It was frightful. And I'd forgot. I'd put it back in the recesses of my memory. You brought it out. Oh, it's so surreal. So it was like built maybe the mid-'80s as a conference center. So the idea was that people would come there for these big conferences. So it was a big hotel, 2 or 3 levels, and it is beyond abandoned. They ran out of funding or something and stopped building, or they maybe were open for a very short amount of time.
2 years.
2 years they were open. There you go. They closed, and then it was looted. So everything was taken. Like people, it is stripped down to the wood. People took toilets, sinks, they took everything. And we went in it. And so we're going up this spiral staircase that's still carpeted in green, and it's part of the carpet is ripped out in the hallway. It's all concrete walls.
Green, you say?
Green. Yes, green. Green carpet. And then we go up to the 3rd floor where our cousins say, you've got to come into this room for the best view. And sure enough, we go out into this balcony, and it's pretty creepy. It is dodgy. It's like, it's down to the concrete, spray paint everywhere, and we go to see this view.
Were you a little skittish?
I was pretty skittish. I was happy to get out of there. I was like, how much longer do we need to spend in here?
In this abandoned place.
Yes.
I guess it's safe to say no turn-down service there.
No, not much going on.
Now, have you been to any abandoned places in Hollywood, Florida?
Well, I guess you could say the apartment is pretty abandoned. We only visit it once in a while, and the cousins will each take a turn every few years to go. So it's a little bit abandoned.
There's also several other abandoned places in Hollywood, Florida.
Oh, do tell.
The Playhouse and Theater.
Oh, that's sad.
The Hollywood Beach Resort, some people say, is haunted.
Oh.
And sections of it are abandoned.
Is it? Of Hollywood Beach?
Hollywood Beach Resort.
Oh, Hollywood Beach Resort. I can't say that I know it, but I must have walked by it.
Have you ever been to the Hollybrook condominiums?
I don't think so.
Also haunted and abandoned.
Who knew Hollywood, Florida was so spooky?
Now, a popular thing to do in Sao Miguel, Portugal, is to go whale watching or dolphin watching.
Oh,
Did you do that?
We didn't actually get on a boat, but from one of the gorgeous views, looking out at the ocean, we did see whales popping up, and there were...
You spotted a blowhole, did you?
We saw some jumping. So no blowholes, but some whales jumping.
Whales, dolphins, Hollywood, Florida?
We have been to SeaWorld. Not that, you're not supposed to, but we did. Years ago. And see whales there, yes.
You can also go out
and dolphins.
Into the ocean.
Yes.
And see dolphins and whales, from what I understand.
I suppose you could.
Perhaps if you did that, you could spot a blowhole.
I'll try it next time.
Tell us about some of the food in Portugal.
Oh, in Sao Miguel, Portugal, in Ponta Delgada, we went to a great seafood restaurant that our cousins took us to. And because they live there, they know... Actually, all the restaurants they took us to were just amazing. But we had... They ordered for us and said, you must eat these. And what are they called? Oh, the name is slipping. But it is sort of like it's a shell with like a mussel type of thing inside. And I'm forgetting the name of it. But they're deep in the ocean on the side of a rock, and a diver will go down who's trained, hold his breath for 5 minutes, and chisel these off with a knife.
Like a mussel or a cockle.
Sort of like, there's a name for it now, and I can't remember. But I'd never seen it, and it's pretty knotted shell, and inside was more like a mussel. It was so delicious.
Or an oyster?
Maybe, but it's only half of a shell on a rock, so it's suctioned on a rock.
Lapis?
Lapis. Yeah. And of course they said it lapis.
Lapis.
Yeah. Everything's a shush. A lot of shushes.
Did you get shushed in Hollywood?
Oh, probably. I'm a very loud talker.
Now, Dina, tell me about what you might eat in Hollywood, Florida.
Oh, well, seeing as we're in that apartment, it's a lot of just home-cooked stuff. But we'll go out to dinner once in a while. Let's see, we went out to breakfast with my Zia. So maybe we had, I think it was like a brunchy type of thing.
Zia is aunt?
Yeah, Zia, in Italian.
Dina, this isn't an Italian episode. Just a reminder for you.
Right.
Not a lot of seafood, then, in Hollywood, Florida.
None that we ate, I think.
I think you could probably find some, though.
Yeah.
You might have snapper, shrimp, mahi-mahi.
Yeah, mahi-mahi. For sure we ate that at some point. What I'm learning is we don't eat out when we go on vacation. We just cook in that little apartment.
Perhaps you should, Dina. Perhaps you should. Dina, tell me about some of the more popular things a person might do in Hollywood, Florida.
Well, I mean, you're 5 minutes to the beach, so I think that is mainly what you're doing with this lovely boardwalk that spans a few kilometers.
2.5 miles.
Ah, there you go. A lovely long beach. There's a playground there. Rent all sorts of stuff. You can rent bikes for the boardwalk. You can rent motorcycles.
Kayaks?
I'm sure you can rent kayaks, yeah.
A very popular thing to do in Sao Miguel is to also rent bikes.
Yes.
And kayaks.
Kayaks, that's true. I did see quite a few kayaks at this one lake that we went by.
Do people have pools in Florida?
Yes.
Tell me about the lagoons in Sao Miguel.
Yes, we went to a couple lagoons. Beautiful. We went to this hot spring lagoon that you could swim in, and it was a natural spring. All because of the sulfur was like a brown color.
Any hot tubs in Florida?
I'm sure there's tons.
So the lagoons in Sao Miguel, a natural pool, would you say?
Yes, a natural pool.
So you can find beautiful pools, hot or cool, salted or not, mineralized or not, in both places.
True. Very true.
Now, when you were in Hollywood, Florida, did you experience any natural disasters?
We once had an enormous flood, a flash flood, and water came up really fast right into the car. Our feet were in water.
They've also had hurricanes there.
Yes, they have.
Quite famously.
Yes.
Sao Miguel, natural disasters?
Well, it's a volcano, so I think it definitely has a history of...
There are several volcanoes on the island.
That makes sense. There's a lot of hills.
It's quite active as well.
Well, I guess that's why the hot springs, it's still active. Oh, God.
You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
So you must be careful in both places of Mother Nature.
I will be.
Dina, we are walking through Hollywood, Florida. Where are you taking me?
Well, we can walk on the boardwalk. It's a lovely little stroll. And we can go get some Ben & Jerry's ice cream. We can listen to the big band on the band stage along the boardwalk in the evening, like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. It's nice.
We're in Sao Miguel, Portugal. Where are you taking me?
Well, I'd say in Ponta Delgada, which is their city, their main city, which I imagine is their capital. Their main square and marketplace is lovely. And we could go to, there'll always be a festa, which is a festival for some saint with big bands playing. Yes, we did see 2, maybe even 3.
Could we get ice cream?
We can definitely get ice cream.
Would we go around 7 p.m.?
Sounds about right.
So whether we were in Hollywood, Florida or Sao Miguel, Portugal, we would walk to a beautiful square in the middle of town where we would hear live music, perhaps see people dancing, and take part in a little bit of ice cream.
Absolutely.
Whether you love the color green or the color blue or the color beige, if you are looking for an abandoned place to explore or you just like to be a part of natural disasters, if you want to catch a really fast car race or you just want to sit by the beach and look for blowholes from the whales and dolphins that call Hollywood, Florida, and Sao Miguel, Portugal home, Dina Pino, I think that you have helped us prove that Hollywood, Florida, in the USA, and San Miguel in the Azores in Portugal are the same.
Unbelievably amazing.
You just listened to Every Place Is The Same, hosted by Daniela Vlaskalic and directed by Marco Timpano. Leave us a 5-star review on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you listen. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram or join our Patreon page. Until the next time, enjoy your travels.